guys, it's Maya. I'm assuming you can tell that behind me my background is slightly different. Yeah, just like kind of. And I'm sure that you guys already know that it is October, which also means that it is time for Halloween. Okay, let's talk about today's video. Today I am doing a Halloween tag. And yes, I will be tagging a bunch of people down below in the description to also do the tag. The questions I will also be putting down below. There are 30 questions. Yeah, that's a lot, but we're gonna get through it. So I think let's just dive right into it. Question number 1. What is your favorite horror or Halloween themed song? I would probably have to say Thriller by Michael Jackson. Question number 2. Name something that you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building. Okay, so I have to say clowns. Yeah, mostly because of the recent incidents and events that have occurred with clowns. Question number 3. Have you ever played with a Ouija board? No, I haven't. I can't say that I'm really scared to, but it's just, it might be fun, but you know, I'm kind of like, better stay away from that type of thing. Yeah, no. Question number 4. Favorite horror monster or villain? I will probably have to say Jack Nicholson from The Shining. I actually just recently watched that movie, like last night, because it was on TV and I wanted to watch it because I haven't seen it in a while, and it is definitely like still my favorite. Question number 5. The creepiest thing that has ever happened to you while you were alone. The creepiest thing that has ever happened to me, I mean, technically I was alone, but in a sense I wasn't. I was babysitting my little brother and I was sitting in the living room. But then I heard something coming from upstairs. It sounded like music playing. Again, no one was home, no lights were on upstairs, no one was up there. I could just hear this music, you know, like the nursery rhyme music. Yeah, creepy. It was coming from one of my little brother's toys, and like it's one of those toys where you have to like twist the knob to make it play. I guess I just pretended like nothing happened, so yeah, that was probably the creepiest thing that has happened to me alone. Question number 6. If you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you? Honestly, yeah, I would, because I'm not the type of person that gets creeped out or freaked out or scared easily, and all my life I have been really actually quite interested in that type of thing, like creepy, haunted stuff. Question number 7. Are you superstitious? Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, I've always been actually quite superstitious, but I don't know where that comes from. That's just how I am. Question number 8. Do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? Yeah, I actually have. All of this is happening in my house, which is kind of creepy. Okay, so I was in my room. I don't remember how long ago this was. I was in my room just sitting on my bed. I was probably reading a book because, you know, I used to do that. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a tall man walk out of my closet, but like it was just like a shadow. And when I looked over, no one was there. And actually, it has happened multiple times. Yes, creepy. And it honestly has freaked me out a little. Yeah, let's move on to the next question. Question number 9. Which urban legend creeps you out the most? I would probably have to say Bloody Mary, because that kind of dates way back. We all know about Bloody Mary. We have all done it since we were like little, and you know, just you do it with your friends, it's fun and all, but then when you actually figure out what it's all about, you do get kind of creeped out because of the story behind it. Okay, I'll just read you guys about what Bloody Mary is actually all about. The history of the chanting game is based on a mixed up legends and history that over the years have become the main basis for the story surrounding the urban legend. The most common story told is that Bloody Mary was a witch who dabbled in the black arts. She was found out and executed. The second story is more modern. A local woman was involved in a fatal car accident, and her face was horribly scarred. Before she died, she reappeared in the mirror when summoned with that same horrific face. And another story is Bloody Mary is based on a historical figure, Queen Mary I of England. It is largely believed that the origins of the names Bloody Worth and Bloody Mary came from a slight mix-up of characters from history. Mary I, Queen of England, and Mary Tudor, who reigned during the Tudor period, was also commonly known as Bloody Mary. She was Catholic and earned the nickname Bloody Mary when she ordered the violent execution of numerous Protestants and burned countless people at the stake of heresy during her 5th-year reign. She was also unable to have children and suffered 2 phantom pregnancies. This is why it is speculated that the variation involved chanting "I stole your baby" became tangled up with the legend. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that kind of creeps me out. Just the connections. It's kind of freaky. Question number 10. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? I kind of like a mix of both, but to be perfectly honest, if I had to choose, I would choose thriller. Mostly because it's more exciting and I don't know, gore is good in some instances, but I guess I just prefer thriller. Question number 11. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? I mean, I kind of do. I can see how that may be possible. It kind of interests me how once you leave one world, as in the physical, this world, you go into a new world outside of this world, and like it's kind of cool to think that even though after you die you're still on Earth, you're still roaming around, but not technically as a physical being. Yeah. Question number 12. Ever made a potion of any sort? No, I have not. Question number 13. Do you get scared easily? I don't. I honestly don't. I can get through any horror movie and if I did ever go into a haunted house, bringing that back, I would not be afraid. Mostly because, again, this kind of stuff interests me. It doesn't creep me out, doesn't freak me out. Question number 14. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? Of course I have. I think that everyone has by now. I played it a long time ago. I haven't played it recently. I used to play it with my friends all the time at school. Do you believe in demons? I have to say yes, I do, because I think that, again, bringing in the multiple dimensions, there is such thing as like a demonic entity, as there are really just entities that are just there. Yeah. Question number 16. You're home alone, but you hear footsteps in the house. What do you do? First of all, I would probably check if it's one of my pets, a spirit of some sort, or it might be someone just coming into my house. But yeah, if it was an entity or a spirit, all that would go through my mind is that what are they gonna do to me? Nothing, right? So, you know, I would leave it. I would probably just go on doing what I'm already doing, which is probably nothing. I guess that's pretty bad if someone did just come into my house to, you know, maybe kill me. Question number 17. If you got trapped in a horror movie, which one would it be? I would probably say The Conjuring, because to be perfectly honest, that was actually such a good movie. Question number 18. If you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, which would it be? I would say a skeleton, mostly because you can actually do so many different things with it. Question number 19. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? I've been to a graveyard in both the day and night. To be perfectly honest, there is a different atmosphere at night than in day. It is slightly creepier and darker and more mysterious. Question number 20. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? I'm gonna go to my favorite TV show, The Walking Dead, and going to probably one of my top favorite characters, Michonne. Her weapon is just so badass, so awesome, and I just love everything about it. Her weapon is a katana. And for those of you who don't know what a katana is, it is a samurai sword. Question number 21. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or trick-or-treating? All my life, I've gone trick-or-treating. Of course, it's a lot of fun, but again, I live in Canada and it is freezing here, so I would rather go to a party. Question number 22. You're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? To be perfectly honest, I would be either the smart one or the killer. I would not be the first one to die. I just would not. I just wouldn't. I would be the smart one because I, again, wouldn't be the one to hear a noise and go and check what it is and then die. Killer, because, you know, the people who get killed are obviously all stupid because they get killed. Question number 23. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie so you can sleep? No. Question number 24. While watching a horror movie, are you the person who yells at the characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I would honestly be either the person who falls asleep or the person who yells at the characters, because a lot of horror movies, you already know what's gonna happen. So, you know, what's the point of wasting your time watching the rest instead of sleeping? Or I would be the one to yell at the characters, because again, they are all so stupid, running around like... Question number 25. Are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? Obviously, the one who does the scaring. Again, I don't get scared. I'm gonna say that all through this video. Question number 26. Favorite scary book? I would have to choose Bird Box. I read it maybe a year or two ago. Such a good book. I could honestly read it over and over and over again. It was so good. Question number 27. How old were you when you saw your first horror movie? I was 5. Question number 28. What was your first Halloween costume? I actually remember it. It was a Dalmatian dog. Question number 29. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? I obviously already know because it's in like a week or two, and I'm not gonna tell you guys because I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on it. So look out for that. We'll see, I don't know yet. And now for the final question. Question number 30. If you could have a spooky Halloween pet, what would you pick? I would probably choose maybe an owl or a wolf. And that is it. I really hope that you guys liked today's video. And of course, if you do, give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Click it, yeah, see more of me. Again, I will have all of these questions down below in the description for those of you who I have tagged, or those of you who just want to do the tag. It is honestly so much fun. I had lots of fun doing it. So yeah, that is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye!